Business.
Good morning.
Yeah, good
welcome
morning,
to News Flow TV 247.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Former President of Nigeria, Olusegun Obasanjo, advised government of this day that is to remove Mahmood Yakub, the current chairman of INEC, and all the high officers. That is the only way to reform INEC. But do you think removing Mahmood Yakub can solve the issues surrounding the INEC?
Thank you for that wonderful question. I believe that should not be the problem of Nigeria. INEC as an institution is part of the problem though. But if inside ourselves, we should at least reform our mindset. Obasanjo today that is calling for the removal of the INEC chairman. He did worse. Even in his party, any governor that does not align to his policy, the president will illegally kick him off, use his veto power as the president. So for him now coming to advise someone something you did not do, so you have no right to speak on something you did not do. If he had laid that precedent, let's not forget that after the military era, Obasanjo was the first civilian president of Nigeria.
Yes.
That was 1999. If he had set precedents for good governance, for a good state, if he has set that leadership example, all the problems we are having today, Nigeria will not be today. I am not saying that Tinubu too is good though. Both Obasanjo and Tinubu have their own fair share. How many Senate presidents did he remove?
Obasanjo?
Yes. How many Senate presidents did he remove? Was that the one that moved Fayose?
Yes.
Because he was the president. So these people.
Ladoja was also illegally removed.
So all these men, all these men learn from the precedent the president gave.
So how do you think we can get it right? Because if somebody lay bad foundation, and don't you think the incoming one can destroy the foundation and lay another one? What is your?
Bros, we cannot get it right in Nigeria. Nigeria as a nation is dead. Thank God you hear what
Professor Ango Abdullahi.
Yes, said. He said Nigeria is dead as a country, and I want to see all the attributes that make up the country. Nothing is working in the system. Look at the electoral system. It's dead. Wike Cousin is an INEC chairman of the state, Edo State. And then Wike himself, his wife is the judge. Until we see that there is a law that no political exposed person, their relative should be in any government public offices.
But how will that one work? It's just that Nigeria, we are just corrupt.
Bros, you can be a minister. Your wife should never be a chief judge.
But when is
it is not when
they don't just appoint somebody as a chief judge. You will have to be a lawyer first. Then you have to be in that system. If you
want to be a lawyer, be a lawyer. Let there be a law that will regulate this. Okay, now what if someone has told you that we can influence his brother to support what a political party in the Edo election?
Because will that one not be like dictatorship when you say people should not further in their own area of interest?
I am not saying people. I said any political exposed person. Like Wike now, Wike is a minister, his wife is a judge. What if there is a case now, won't Wike's wife influence the verdict to suit his husband?
This is a very...
And now, let me tell you something. Senator Bukachua.
Okay.
His wife, she's the one handling Madan Kanu case. The man is from Biafra State. He said that most of his colleagues that were in the Senate, in the I think 9th Senate, he said he persuaded his wife not to nullify the election. At the Supreme Court, he told his friend in the Yellow Chambers that he influenced their cities in the Senate. And now you think, so okay, Bonaventure, the man has lost, that man has lost the election today. Now you take the case to court, not fully aware that even if you go to court, it is my friend that is in court. So like what the president said yesterday. He said people who are aggrieved about the Ondo election should go to court. The question is that who are those in court? Are they not the same era boys and girls to the presidency?
So what do you think is the way forward in this area? Because you said Nigeria is dead. Do you share the same idea with the Samuel Ekpa that Nigeria should just go in their separate way?
Not only Samuel Ekpa, Sunday Igboho.
Okay, Sunday Igboho and Angu Abdullahi. Angu Abdullahi just said that Nigeria.
That is the best option for us to have peace in this country, because Nigeria is a liability company. Nigeria as a country, some persons are feeding for meat at the expense of us. In 1994, Tinubu claimed he was fighting for the struggle of Nigeria. He was fighting for Nadeko. What did he say? He said what? He said one Nigeria is what?
I can't remember. What did he say?
He said in 1992, he said nothing like Nigeria. Sorry, 1994. Doing the Nadeko.
Abacha's regime.
He said that because at that time he was not among eating from the public coffers. That is why I said Nigeria. That he said nothing like one Nigeria in 1994. But today, now that he's the president, there's something like one Nigeria. It is
30 years ago.
Yes, it is only when you get to the end of affair you know that one Nigeria still exists. But if you are not part of the system, Nigeria does not exist to you. So in such scenario, how do you think that the country can move forward? What do you think can happen to the country? It is only the political elites enjoying, sharing, looting the Commonwealth of people.
So you are also part of people that are just.
I am not part of. See, call every Nigerians now. 100,000 of every Nigerians are calling for secession. And every man, because if the system is working, nobody will call for secession. Nobody has ever called for like those living in US and Canada and UK will not wake up one day and say that let us break away from Canada, let us break away from Europe, because the system is working.
So it's because the system of Nigeria is not working.
To give room for more people to agitate.
And our government does not ready to tackle.
The Nigerian government, see, this is the game. The game is to keep them Nigerians in poverty. So that during electoral processes, electionary year, the government will dollar money to buy votes.
Like
Thank God we saw what happened in Ondo. On a day like people were begging for 2,000 naira. The Boko Sebe vote for APC, vote for PDP. They will say where is account number? They will transfer money to you. How long can we?
25,000.
2,000, 3,000.
No, 2,000.
25,000.
2,000.
For how long can we continue this? And that is the game. Are you saying Nigeria as a nation does not have money? We have money, but this is the plan of government to keep Nigerians, to make them remain poor, so that once it's time for election, government will roll out the money, and that money will entice the electorate.
So they are weaponizing poverty all over Nigeria. But my fear is that the same spirit we use to rule Nigeria is the same spirit we are going to use to rule even when we disintegrate. Look at Sudan and South Sudan. One country have it, they are enjoying. No. The other one now, they are in a battle, fighting for leadership position.
I think for that reason, now, when you rule yourself, like if the Igbos go, you will know who should be held accountable. That this is the person I am holding. Now, this is this is national government. The Yorubas are in the Senate. The Igbos are in the Senate. All the tribes make up Senate. This one, you know that this one, like my brother, they do me.
Okay, you are from Akuaibom.
Yes.
Igbo, Ekpa, December 2nd is approaching. What is your expectation? What is your expectation about all this approach? Are you in support of that December 2nd? And if it's happening, where do you think Akuaibom belong to?
The answer is not far-fetched. Okay. Where do I think Akuaibom belongs to? The second in command of Ojukwu, Efiong, was from that region. So that tells you that Akuaibom belongs to that Biafra struggle.
Biafra struggle.
The Ogogon them, like the chief broadcaster during the Biafra era, he was from Akuaibom. So
you are part of the struggle.
We are part of the struggle, and then in the, I think in the first, how do I put it? During the 60s and the 70s.
Okay, is this civil war or what?
No. Before Nigeria became a country, there was nothing like Southeast and South.
Okay.
We are all one Eastern region. And that was being controlled and managed by Ojukwu. So you should know where the people lies and where the people believe.
Somebody like Edwin Clark recently came out and denied Niger Delta to be part of Biafra. That it is Niger Delta is older.
I have said that anybody benefiting from the one Nigeria would not want Nigeria to disintegrate. I told you, I gave you statistics. Before Abacha, Tinubu said Nigeria is dead during the Nigerian struggle. He said that because he was not close to anywhere near the public coffers.
So Edwin Clark is also eating from the same cup now.
Former minister as an elder statesman. So call tomorrow now. Let someone who is not benefiting from the struggle get there. He will change his mouth. That is the story of Nigeria.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for always having me.